What's up, Transformdom? This is Ben here, and this is episode 50 of Charged News, your one-stop MP news shop. Before we start, I'd like to apologize for my voice. I think I have a bit of a bug, so I'm going to have to hold off my reviews for a few days until I fully recover. Let's get started. New releases. The Robot Hero RH02 Airwolf, the knockoff of the Open and Play Springer, is out. The Bad Cube ODS 09 and ODS 10 Grump and Sleek are out. The Zeta Toys EX15, 16 and 17 Red Spider, Thundermarker and Skygill are all out. And these are the rebadged Toy World Seekers. The X-Transport's MX-11 Lock fixed reissue version is out. Please contact your local retailers for any exchange options you might have. The MP52KO should be coming out pretty soon. I've just paid my balance. New pre-orders. The MP52 Plus KO is slated for release by the end of this year. And I also do believe that the Infinite Transformation ITO1 Emperor of Destruction will be out by the end of the year too. The Bad Cube ODS 13 Warrior Piper is slated for a June 2022 release. Pre-release updates. Takara Tomy over at the Twitter sphere posted images of the MPGO1 Shoki from the back, lots of train bit kibbles, and also featured in the nice Takara Tomy official diorama set. And here's the bullet train, and here's a quick comp of Shoki with the other toys from the Generations line. And here's Shoki next to MP24 Saber. And I don't know if this is real or not, but the Fanbase Fans Toys Bar Weibo account posted this render of how the Fans Toys Stunticons will come together to form Menasor with the alternate toy accurate torso piece. X-Transbots has showed us more updated pics of their upcoming Protector Bot Jokken. And here is Jokken holding his pistol in some nice walking poses. And with enough shoulder articulation to have folded arms look. He will also come with 3 different face plates, and you can interconvert Jokken to either represent him in the Sunbow animation or the Japanese animation. So here's what you get in the entire packaging. You got 3 heads, 2 shoulder cannons, and a little blaster. And here's a quick comp with Fuzz. And now here's Jokken in the alt mode, a very nice looking, almost Hardy-like motorcycle. And here it is again at all different angles. And he will weigh close to 240 grams. And so here's Jokken next to Fuzz. Oh my gosh, they really don't scale well with one another. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. Moon Studios sent over the MSO1 and MSO2 Dark Knight and Iceland to I'm No Fire. And so you get the very typical I'm No Fire overlay. So here in a very nice navy blue color is Dark Knight in all the various poses. Looking very sleek, slender, slightly masculine. Although I gotta say the face looks like it's lacking emotions. Posability should be quite decent with a little bit of ab crunch and waist swivel, but the hips and butterfly joints definitely do not allow for extreme poses. Here's Dark Knight in the alt mode. It's just like a piece of brick, but definitely modeled after a train. And again, we've seen that the train mode here is more tune accurate. And here's a side view, a close-up of the details that you can see from the mold, a quick comp with MP12 Sideswipe, and a quick comp with Iceland. So here's Iceland, looking quite nice with cream, white and green accents. The eyes is a thick yellow visor, and it definitely does stand out a whole lot more than Dark Knight's yellow eyes. Posability is about the same. And the back here cleans out very nicely. And here's Iceland in the alt mode. It's definitely the front of a bullet train. No carriages here. I like the riveted details that you can see on the toy. And here's the view from the side. The other side, and a close-up detail on the mold. And here's Iceland with a Generations toy. Definitely seems to scale a little better. And now, after TFCon pre-release updates, PS21 Medicus is almost ready for release. You can see him in both the Bot mode and Alt mode at various poses. You got the combiner piece where Medicus is definitely almost ready for mass production. Updates on the other Protectobot members. We've got PS22 Ventus in both modes. We've got PS23 Ignis, looks like a 3D render to me. And of course we have PS24 Navigant, another good looking render. And finally we have PS25 Inserters. And of course here's the combiner mode dubbed Maximus Pro. And over at the Toy Dojo booth at TFCon, we've got the actual G2 version of the Ocular Max all-in-one Solstice combiner. And this is the Ocular Max Medicus. We also got the Ocular Max Remax of Tempo, their version of Steeljaw. New reveals. Kang Toys released more prototype pictures of their Predacons. First we have CT04 King Lion. Next we have CT05 Thorilla. And finally we have the CT07 Desirius. And here's Desirius in the Beast mode. And I guess a tanker mode. I'm not too sure about this one. Vectron Lab, a boutique player in the market, is going to upscale the New Age Devastator, dubbed the VT06 Devastator, and they aim to release it in summer 2022. Let's head over to TFCon, and Fans Hobby showed their repaint of their Siren, the MB13A Alternate Paint Edition. They've also showed prototype images of the upcoming MB19, their version of Double Dealer. We've got the Double Dealer in the Alt mode, where it can launch the rocket in the first Bot mode, and of course we also have the Beast mode and a second Bot mode. So that's pretty exciting for the Japanese series collectors. And perhaps maybe the main event in terms of masterpiece reveals at TFCon Baltimore, we have FT52 Fans Toys version of Outback, and here you can see that Outback has a slight remold, especially in the torso area. It still has the same kind of backpack and heels as the original Hunk. And here's Outback in the Alt mode, looks exactly like Hunk, and here's Hunk carrying his gun at various angles. FD54 is going to be Fans Toys interpretation of Power Glide, and here is Power Glide at all three angles. Lots of fans are saying that the DX9's version of Power Glide or Rectifin is good enough. The Alt mode is definitely modeled after the A10 plane, I do believe it's the A10 plane, and not really a Toon looking plane, and it's going to be quite long at 25 centimeters. FT61 is going to be Fans Toys interpretation of Scourge, and Scourge is going to have a bit of a more of a slender physique compared to the X-Transport's version. I think the face is a little bit too slim and the beard does not look very pronounced. Also, folks have said that the backpack does look a little bit back heavy, but we shall see. And the Alt mode is as what we should expect as a space shuttle, and very typical of Scourge being a shell former, and we can see Scourge at various angles. And FT62 is going to be Fans Toys interpretation of Chrome Dome. Right off the bat, I don't really see a huge difference in terms of the mold details, except for the feet and maybe the shoulders, but everything else looks very much like the hybrid toy look more than the Toon look. And this is modeled after the Japanese cartoon, of course, which means the head is going to be Chrome Dome and the transactor body is just going to be a transactor body. And look at this pose. The shoulder joints definitely arch out for increased dynamic poses. However, I don't see evidence of any butterfly joints, at least from this angle. And the car mode looks pretty good, like what we expect from Chrome Dome. And you can put his twin guns on the roof. Well, that is it for G1 Masterpiece news this time around. What are you guys excited for? Are you excited for the Fans Toys reveals? Outback perhaps? Scourge? Are you gonna get the MP52KO? I just got it. What about the X-Transport's MX-11 lock? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and share buttons and smash the sub and bell icons for more future vids. Again, this is Ben signing off, and I'll see you on the flip side.